Hey, what is going on, everybody? So today's video, we're going to be talking about the history of Earl the Squirrel. Now, Earl the Squirrel is pretty much a very cute, adorable Christmas icon over there at Universal Studios Orlando. And he's not actually officially an icon, but to me, he's an icon. And I'm sure to you guys, if you're watching this video, Earl the Squirrel is the Christmas icon for Universal Studios. So the big question we have is, who is Earl the Squirrel? Where did he come from? What's the history of it? You know, we have a lot of different things at Universal that has like these backstories and just these characters that just become popular through the public and through Universal Studios staff and things like that. You know, we have the HHN Bear, we have Little Boo, and now we have Earl the Squirrel. Well, Christmas comes early, and Earl the Squirrel is really cool. So this goes all the way back to 2015 when the Universal staff was pretty much setting up their Christmas tree that they're known for, that big, nice, beautiful Christmas tree. And the story goes back in 2015, some of the Universal staff was setting up the tree, making sure all the lights were working, when all of a sudden a strand of blue lights suddenly went out. Now, after investigating and wondering what was going on when setting up this tree, it looked like the blue strand that went out was chewed on. Now, this is where it kind of gets a little bit crazy, a little bit fuzzy, if you will. There was a lot of investigation going on of what was going on with these lights, and it turns out that there was a squirrel that was living in that tree. Now, we don't know whether the squirrel was living in the tree when they set it up, or was it the beautiful Christmas lights that drew the squirrel to the tree and made that tree his home. But nonetheless, they made that tree that squirrel's home, and that squirrel became Earl. So Earl, you know, and another version of that story is that when the Universal staff was looking for why the reason that that light went out, and they found Earl chewing on the blue strand of Christmas lights, that Earl actually attacked the staff member. And you know, it was just kind of like that little like story behind the lot that the Universal staff told each other. And you know, lo and behold, it became a thing. So every year since then, it was kind of like a scavenger hunt for those who, you know, came and see the tree. You know, if you could find Earl the Squirrel in the tree, that was like your scavenger thing, kind of like Little Boo when, you know, you saw them at the scare zone, and even now, you know, he's kind of hidden throughout the park that you could find. It's the same thing for Earl the Squirrel. So you would look at this tree and you would try to find Earl the Squirrel and his little blue strand of Christmas lights, which I think is really cool. But if you want to fast forward a little bit till now, here in 2022, we actually have where you're able to meet Earl the Squirrel live in person, meet and greet. He is so cute, he's cuddly, he's adorable, and you just cannot love him. And you know, it's so cool that, you know, Universal has like these little mini icons, if you will, unofficial icons for the park. But I mean, Earl the Squirrel has merchandise like crazy. We got hats, we got candles, we got clothes, and the fact that we're now able to meet Earl the Squirrel in person over at Universal Studios is just absolutely awesome. He's a cute little guy, he's cuddly, he's Christmassy, and he really puts you in the Christmas mood. I mean, he's just there. He's like the Grinch over at Universal. You just want to be there, you want to celebrate Christmas. Now, me personally, I'm a Halloween guy, and I don't get into the Christmas mood until the appropriate time. But it's just something about Earl the Squirrel that just gets you to want to celebrate earlier than usual. And it could be just those cute little cheeks. It could be the little hat, or it could have been his little I Love Acorn sweater. Nonetheless, Earl the Squirrel is an awesome character. I think it's so cool, like his little backstory of him living in the trees and, you know, just being in love with Christmas in general. Nobody knows what drew that squirrel to that tree, you know, whether he was living in it or if it was just the beautiful Christmas lights and the time of the season. But, you know, that's just some little speculation and kind of like true story behind Earl the Squirrel. You know, we don't know what drew him to the tree, but we know that Earl the Squirrel was there. He took out a strand of blue lights and has been a staple of Universal Studios ever since then. But Earl the Squirrel is so adorable, you guys. I love him. He's definitely considered an icon in my eyes. He's just an adorable character that you just cannot not love. So thank you guys for watching. I wanted to do a quick little behind the story, or, you know, kind of a little story history of Earl the Squirrel in case you guys didn't know. But that is it. he just was living in the tree and took out some blue lights, and the rest is history. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Hope you guys liked the video. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and consider becoming a member of the channel, just like the awesome people you're about to see at the end of the video. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good holiday. I hope you guys are having fun. If you're at Universal Studios, say hello to Earl the Squirrel for me. Unfortunately, I won't be able to meet him this year, but maybe next year for sure I can go visit Earl. But take it easy, guys. Be safe. Happy holidays. And I'll see you guys, as always, in the next video. Take it easy. Be safe.